Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And I want to start off this lesson with the precept. And here this is Numbers 32 and verse 6. And Moses said unto the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, shall your brethren go to war, and shall ye sit here? All right, so I brought up this precept. Obviously this was talking about the time during Moses, but using this precept in today's time, to specifically speak to you so-called Native American Indians and you Seminole Indians. Here you see your brothers out here, the so-called Latinos and the so-called Negroes, out here and on the battlefront, all right, chanting down this wicked kingdom called Babylon the Great, all right, the land of your captivity, the land which has been stolen from you, all right, and we all have a common enemy, and now is basically the time of his payback, but you have become dormant just as the rest of our nation and forgotten who your enemy is. It's 2019 and you still don't know who your enemy is, all right, or you've forgotten who your enemy is, all right, but you think he's forgotten about you, but he hasn't. He's still flourishing in your land that he stole from you, all right. All these treaties, the Esau came with, talking about peace, and he overcame you, all right, hence Gad's name, all right. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Now's the time of payback, okay. So you need to remember yourselves, all right. Come into this remembrance and remember your true nature, all right. You're not Native Americans, all right. You're native to the land of Israel, all right, being Asha'Allah, you being part of the children of the Most High, all right, and Reuben also, all right, both of you, okay. But are you just gonna sit around, and do nothing while your brothers go to war, all right? And you are the warrior tribes, like it says in a quick precept would be First Chronicles, the 12th chapter and 8th verse. Speaking of the Gadites, are men of might and men of war, fit for battle. Okay, now we're in a time of war, and you're gonna sit around and do nothing. Okay, it's time to wake up out of sleep. All right, you are men of war. Okay, like it says in Jeremiah 17:4, we have discontinued from our heritage, and our heritage is not so-called Native Americans. Okay, yeah, we our people have a rich culture, but we don't know who we are. Okay, and now it's time to remember yourselves. Okay, so in saying that, this is Baruch chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. All right, we're in the land of our captivity. All right, we're under bondage. We're under subjection under this devil. All right, being Esau, Edom. All right, the pale-faced devil. You know exactly who we're talking about when we say Esau, Edom. All right, the man of sin. All right, the wicked. All right, Job 9:24. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. All right, it's prophecy that you Gadites and you Reubenites will be overcome by this devil, so as the rest of our nation. But now's the time, for us to remember ourselves and come back onto our power. Okay. All right, but continuing, this is verse 31. And shall 31. And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. All right, we know that, according to prophecy, that a majority, a big, huge majority of our, more than half, so to say, 2/3 of our own people are not going to listen or are not going to hearken. Okay, but the Most High is going to give ears to hear to his elect. Okay, being the 1/3. All right, the 144,000, the 1/3, and the great multitude scattered abroad. Okay, but again, we don't, all these idols that you Gadites, Reubenites been worshiping, your Mother Earth and all this other madness. Okay, is what's got you in trouble in the first place. Okay, it's time to put all that stuff away. All right, put away all your filth and come back onto Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, so we can get up out of here. All right, get this devil back what he deserves, meaning that recompense. All right, but continuing, this is 32, Baruch 2 and 30. Yeah, Baruch 2 and 32. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. All right, this is exactly what's happening here. Okay, on throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, but specifically, talking about so-called Babylon the Great. All right, being so-called, not so-called Babylon the Great, Babylon the Great, so-called America. Okay, this is the place where the Most High prophesied that we are going to remember ourselves. Okay, because no other time in history have we forgotten who we were. All right, we knew we were children of the Most High. All right, but there was that falling away because of our disobedience. But now's the time to wake up out of that sleep, that deep sleep, that slumbering state. Okay, it's time to remember who we are. All right, continuing. This is verse 33. And return from their stiff neck, meaning their disobedience or their rebellion. Rebellious, or just they don't listen. All right, that's just the nature of our people. They're hard-headed. Okay, but the Most High said we're going to turn from that. All right, in our stiff ways, and return back onto Him. Okay, continuing, and from their wicked deeds, exactly. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. Okay, again, we're coming into that remembrance. All right, we acknowledge our faults. We know what we have done wrong as a people. All right, this devil has separated us, by making us speak his languages, making us speak English and French, and then Spanish, and Portuguese. All right, but our holy language, the Lashon Kodash, is the Paleo Hebrew. Okay, and you Gadites and Reubenites, well, I don't know if you remember now, but there's evidence of the brother did a video not too long ago. I think it was Dawudah on the Gadites and the Holy Stones. All right, and I think it was in Ohio. Showing that you Gadites, you spoke the Hebrew. All right, and you're right, and all your writings say so. All right, but we're coming back together as one. All right, this unity. All right, we're no longer going to be called Latinos, Native Americans, and Negroes. Okay, we're the Israelites. Okay, and we are the same people. We have the same power. All right, we all come from the same place. All right, we all oppressed by the same devil. Okay, even by default, what's that saying goes? An enemy of my enemy is my friend. So even because we have the curses, we have evil eye toward each other, but we all have a common enemy. All right, that alone makes us brothers. Okay, but nonetheless, it goes deeper than that. Us being, literally, we come from the same seed line. Okay, but throughout time we have been scattered again because of the curses. All right, going to Deuteronomy 28th chapter from the 14th verse on down, or the 15th verse on down. Okay, but nonetheless, continuing, this is verse 34, Baruch chapter 2 and verse 34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, that is our lineage. That is our genealogy. That's who our ancestors are. You Gadites, Reubenites love worshiping your ancestors. Okay, which is off anyways. But basically just paying respect to your ancestors. But our ancestors, are Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, meaning we're the Israelites. Okay, so remembering the ways of our fathers, our righteous fathers. Okay, but continuing, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. Okay, that means the curse is going to be up off of us. All right, the time of our punishment is over. Okay, you Gadites, Reubenites love to call this the Bible, the white man's book. All right, but this book condemns him in his society and everything that he does. All right, so stop falling into these narratives and these he say she says, and hey, like the scriptures say, blessed is he that read it. Do your own research. Okay. There's plenty of examples to show you why these scriptures is not for the so-called white man. Okay. He gave you the slave Bible. He ripped a huge chunk of the important parts of the scriptures, and basically, he like it says, I forgot where it is in Sirach, but we were deceivable seed. Why? Because we were disobedient. We were tricked. Why? Because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, but now we're coming into being honorable again. Meaning why? Because we're coming back into our coming back onto our power and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Okay, but nonetheless, we're gonna get up out of here. All right, and put back in our proper place and put back in our proper stead. You Gadites, Reubenites always talking about peace. But right now we're not in the time of peace. All right, we're in a time of war. All right, and you being men of war, you guys got to wake up. Okay. This is verse 35, and I will make Baruch 2 and 35, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people out of Israel. My people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. Okay, the Most High is not going to kick us out of His presence no more. Why? Because we're going to be righteous, like fully righteous. All right, and the law, statutes, and commandments being our inward parts. All right, but we're getting ready to inherit the universe. Okay, the Most High. This is promised unto His children. All right, this is that covenant, that promise. All right, we're going to have dominion over the entire earth. All right, this is our birthright. Okay, but nonetheless, I'm gonna move on where I'm gonna close out at. Just a quick video, man. Just to put that vibration out. And it's again, just specifically talking about the Gadites, Reubenites, but this could be likened on to the whole nation of Israel. Okay, because there's a lot of our people still asleep. Okay, but that's when these miracles are gonna start kicking in, and really. Stuff's just gonna start popping off. All right, and then that goes into the rest of that great multitude and the 1/3 waking up. But nonetheless, it's about the elect. All right, and you have to understand the times that we're in. Okay, there's a sense of urgency. Us being at the end of the world. All right, end of this world, meaning the end of the wicked world. Okay, it's gonna be a rough transition of power. It's not gonna be a smooth ride, so to say. We're in perilous times. Very great evils is upon this earth. All right, and you got us Reubenites being extremely spiritual people. This, but you want to ignore it and keep being asleep. But there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to pretty much make a choice. All right, either serve the Most High or be put to death. All right, but moving on. This is Romans chapter 13. And verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. All right, this devil's getting ready to be put out. Right, if you even catch a glimpse of the stuff that's going on in the world, you should know good and well that this world is ending. Okay, the wars, rumors of wars, all the things that the Most High said and warned us about before His return. All right, and the world's getting shaken up. All right, and it's ultimately getting shaken up by these nuclear missiles. So you Gadites and Reubenites also, you need to get over that whole America thing. All right, because this place, obviously not saying forget what this devil has done unto you, but saying this land is going to be done. Okay, because I just start off with numbers. It says in Numbers, blood defileth the land. Okay, and it can only be cleansed by the blood of Him that have shed it. So this land, whatever, it's gonna get blown away. All right, so you can stay here in this land if you want to. All right, but you want to be a part of that number of the elect. All right, getting beaten up by the so-called UFOs being in chariots of the Most High. Okay, because this place is getting ready to be turned to ash, dust, and ashes. All right, and the Most High is doing that for you. Okay. Most High is doing that for you, all right, to avenge, His people. Okay, so whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. All right, but we've been on the Most High's bad side for too long. Right now, it's time to the best of our ability, get on his good side. All right, because he's not a very happy man at the moment. All right, but nonetheless, continuing. I'm gonna close out this verse 12, Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. All right, put it on this truth. Okay, put on the truth of the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, and the works of darkness. You know that sleep is synonymous with darkness. Okay, you know, wake up. You know, because you know we're almost out of here. All right, and it's pretty much getting into crunch time as far as prophecy goes. All right, you know, and it's also, but it's prophesied that you Gadites, Reubenites, and the rest of our nation is going to wake up. All right, so and the beautiful thing is the Most High's word doesn't go out void. So this video might get a few views, and you know it's been in the spirit. You know, probably a couple weeks ago about waking up Gad and Reuben. Okay, but that vibration is out there. All right, like I quoted, I think it's in Isaiah. The words of the Most High doesn't go out void. So don't be surprised if you start seeing a lot of Gadites, Reubenites showing up at camp. Okay, because that's just how the Most High works. But nonetheless, Lord's word is edifying, and as always, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. Shalom.